What up, my people? It's Big L here, and I just wanted to talk about my favorite comic book character of all time, Spider-Man. The version I'll be talking about today is the one from the comic, from Earth 616. I haven't read the newest run by Zeb Wells and Romita Jr., but I hear things about it. Mostly terrible things, but I'm hearing things. Zeb, you will not see heaven for this. While I might not be enjoying the direction that Spider-Man is headed, I can't believe that the creative team is receiving death threats and are being told to be careful if they go into any cons this year. This is unnecessary, you know? Threatening people over a comic book run is the dumbest thing you could do. Just don't buy the book and keep it moving. But here's the important thing. Everyone needs to remember that at a certain point throughout the years, Spider-Man sucks. From the comics, movies, and video games, Spider-Man will suck at a certain point. I was collecting comics for 5 years when a storyline that tested my love for Spider-Man was introduced. The Clone Saga. That was really a dark time for me as a fan. It was like getting kicked in my balls, waiting for a month, hoping that the story will get better, just to be kicked again. I was a glutton for punishment, coming back month after month because of my love for Spider-Man. My people, you have to remember, this was before social media, so I had to go through this all by myself really. I didn't have a comic book community to share my displeasure with. The internet existed, but it wasn't really like it is now. I tried to get into the sensation of Spider-Man, Ben Reilly, but there was a Peter Parker-sized hole in my heart. Marvel eventually brought Peter back as the real deal, but by that time I stopped collecting Spider-Man regularly. I started collecting again when Michael Strasinski began his run on Spider-Man, and oh boy. Was I upset when he had Gwen Stacy and Norman Osborn become the Beast with two backs? Hell yes. I didn't want to see Norman's old face. Oh. I was livid when Gwen gave birth to his twins. Don't even get me started on One More Day. I wanted to burn all my trades I collected from his run, but I just stopped buying his comics. Simple as that. What I didn't do was write letters to Marvel threatening the creative teams because that shit is corny. I completely understand a fan's frustration on how the editors at Marvel seem to want to keep Peter's growth as a character stunted. If I had my way, Peter B. Parker from the Spider-Verse movies will be the main Spider-Man in the 616. And I will have him wear the bathrobe and baby carrier all the time. It will be part of his new costume. The same way Superman can have a family in the comics, so can Spider-Man. So if you hate the current run, here are some recommendations you might like. First is the book that got me back into Spider-Man. The Big Time Trade Paperback by Dan Slott. I know. Slott's not everyone's cup of tea, but that run got me back into Spider-Man. Also, check out the original Spider-Girl run that was on the MC2 line back in the 90s, where Mayday Parker has taken over her father's persona. It's a great fun series, and it shows a retired Peter Parker passing down his legacy to his daughter. Lastly, check out Renew Your Vows, where Peter, MJ, and May fight together as a superpowered family. I don't really like MJ having powers, but it's a good series overall. So, my people, if comic books have you so worked up that you want to hurt someone over it, maybe it's time for you to get a new hobby. Keep reading and keep it peaceful. Peace out.
Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.